Camera ready. Action. Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. This is KRae Reacts. I am your girl, KRae, and we're here today because Loki, Season 1, Episode 3. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. Okay, last week we figured out where Lady Loki was hiding. The variant. I guess we should call her the variant, right? Until we know for sure. All I can see is the thumbnail image, and I am literally just like getting chills already at just the thought of seeing Loki and Lady Loki interacting. Oh, cannot wait. I cannot wait to see this like mind game play out. I can't wait to see what they're going to discover about each other, what maybe will be uncovered that is different between their two realities. The amount of things that could probably go wrong with this interaction are very long and varied. What else happened last week? Oh my gosh. The timeline broke. Okay, the timeline, I don't know if it's broken, but it definitely got like messed up. Okay, Lady Loki sent all of those reset charges into different places and times throughout the timeline, so I don't know what's going on there, but I feel like the TVA is going to be crazy right now. Like, I think that it's going to be really hard for me to kind of like make any predictions about where I think this episode's going to go. I guess if we're going to get into predictions though, like the things that I know or feel like I know are going to happen in this episode 1, TVA is going to be a friggin' mess. Like, it's going to be crazy there. Everything has just got to be completely chaotic at this point, right? Like, so many times and places are all having so many different things happen to them at once. So many things reset, redone, erased. I don't... But it's going to be a fun thing to see unfold there, too. We are definitely going to be seeing some Loki, Lady Loki interactions. Obviously going to be going down this episode. Other than knowing that they're together, I don't really know what's gonna happen with them. Like, I try to think back to like trailer footage, and I feel like the only scene that I can remember even seeing her, Lady Loki, the variant, in was the one where like the planet was basically exploding, where it was all purpley and everybody thought that it was Natasha Romanoff, but it was not Natasha Romanoff. Sorry to anyone who thought that it was Natasha Romanoff. I'm not trying to put you off, but it was not. It wasn't. So I'm thinking maybe that planet place, that maybe is an apocalypse that's getting ready to happen where Lady Loki has also been hiding out. Crazy stuff might happen. I don't know. Right now, I guess that technically this is the halfway point of the season. This is episode 3 of 6. So I guess this makes this the halfway point. So I feel like at the end of this episode, I'll probably have a lot more to say than I currently do, because right now I'm just really anxious to see exactly what's going to be going down with Loki and the variant Loki. I'm excited to see, what else am I excited to see? I'm excited to see it all, honestly. I think that once we come out of this episode, there are probably going to be a lot more things for us to talk about. Without further ado, let's get into this. Season 1 of Loki, Episode 3, titled Lamentis. I don't know what's happening here with this like super poppy opening song, but okay.
Down.
Okay.
Well, the drinks seem fine.
Is that Lady Loki and the commander that she took over and kidnapped in the last episode?
So it permeates the roof of your mouth and freezes the synapses in your brain.
Is that really what brain freeze is? Is that how it works? Someone who knows science stuff, tell me. Is that how it works? Is this in her head? Is this in her head?
So why won't you tell me how many people are guarding the timekeepers? Oh, well, there's...
She is in her head. The Lady Loki variant is in the commander's head. Yes, she's in there. Messing around trying to get information about the timekeepers. That's smart. She's so smart. I said it in the last episode. She is too freaking smart. I love the show so much. I love it so much. It's only 2 and 5 minutes of an episode. I love it. It's freaking amazing. It's so perfect. I feel like I've said that about every MCU show, though. Oh, she's there. That's where she went. Loki's right behind her. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Look at her. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just love seeing this female version of this trickster. For some reason, it just makes me feel so good. So he did follow her. He realizes where he is. Oh no. The amount of oomph in my body when I see him with those daggers, man. Just Loki and his daggers. Ugh. A picture of perfection. Oh, she just keeps resetting everyone. Is he gonna fight her or is he gonna join her?
A few questions.
Have you really got nothing else better to do?
Rude.
She is gonna kick his butt. She doesn't want to work with anyone. She is on a lone wolf mission.
I see. You lack vision.
Oh. Hey!
Judge
closer and I'll kill her.
Rensley.
Go for it.
Doesn't care? She really doesn't care. Go for it. Ooh! See, our Loki, 2012 Loki, he's a runner. And she is not having it.
Bye, variant.
You're out of juice. The battery's dead. Oh, that's so funny.
Not the only tech-savvy Loki.
Don't ever call me that.
She really does not like being called Loki.
Is that one of your powers?
Where did you send us?
Oh no. Lamentis 1. The year 2077. Oh my god. So this is like planetary war. Like, is that what's happening? That's kind of what it looks like.
Is there a team now? Oh god, no!
He really just needs someone to team up with and then betray. But how long is that going to keep them safe? Because she said nobody survives.
What's he doing?
Seriously, what is going on?
You're trying to enchant me? No, because my mind is too strong.
Fine.
Or we could just slaughter each other here in this abandoned mining shack. What do you say?
Good for me.
She is ready to die on this hill.
Sorry about not calling some faded photocopy of me Loki.
Good, because that's not who I am anymore. I'm Sylvie now.
So she is Sylvie.
I don't work for them. I'm a consultant.
I'm a consultant.
I'd never have done that.
Yeah? Well, I'm not you.
She's making that very apparent. I am not Loki. I don't want to friggin' be Loki. Don't call me Loki.
Okay, hand it over.
This is gonna be a long day.
The tempad requires a massive power source, not a nightlight.
They literally both just tried to play each other so quick. Just Loki being Loki. Lokis being Lokis.
Brute force is no substitute for diplomacy and guile.
Noted.
What did he just say?
Simply weary travelers.
Sure you are.
That is messed up. That is messed up. Oh my god. That's messed up.
Beautiful as our
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
never said a thing that nice in 30 years.
Which one was that? Diplomacy?
Don't.
Or...
That's hilarious, though.
Where is everyone?
The Ark. The evacuation vessel.
Something like that would have enough
Makes
juice
sense.
to repower the tempad. Let's go.
Onto the Ark. Dystopian vibes all around.
Been waiting in line for hours.
It's gonna be it's not gonna be okay. Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna be okay. It is not gonna be okay. Is it gonna work here, though?
Taking this one to Sharu. Orders come from the top to get her on this train.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, I just remembered that headquarters radioed in their request for them this morning.
Okay, this is just going not
Okay.
believably. What the heck?
Oh, really?
Plans have multiple
There-
steps.
I mean, it works.
Dressing as a guard and getting on a train is just doing a thing. And when someone taught you fairly decent magic.
My mother.
He called her his mother. He is his mother.
What was she like?
My heart.
A queen of Asgard. She's good. I told you.
Yeah. Did they not tell you?
No.
Differences are happening.
But she told me that one day I'd be able to do it too, because I can do anything.
Aww. That's good momming. That's actually really sweet.
She was the kind of person you want to believe in you.
Sounds like she does.
Agreed.
Well, she did.
I can't live.
Where'd you learn to do the, the
I taught
whatever it is?
myself.
You taught yourself that magic.
Yeah, I did.
You just go into their minds and project some sort of illusion.
Wouldn't it be easier if I just
Enchanted me and make it give you the template so you can leap out of a living train. No, thank you.
Well, then don't ask. You're a prince. Must have been would-be princesses. Or perhaps another prince.
A bit of both. I suspect the same as you.
They just said that. Right out in the open with it. Good.
Love is mischief, then.
Agreed. Put that on a card.
Love is
Drop me this tidbit.
something I might have to have another drink to think about.
Pretty sure that's already on a card.
We should rest.
Right? You relax your way, and I'll relax mine.
This is just terrifying looking, by the way. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But terrifying. Did he get everyone drunk? No! Go back! I didn't know that I wanted Loki to serenade me. But here we are. To Sylvie, everybody! This is amazing.
Another!
Callbacks.
Love is a dagger. It's a weapon to be wielded far away or up close. You can see yourself in it. It's beautiful. Until it makes you bleed. But ultimately, when you reach for it,
It isn't real. Love is an imaginary dagger.
I thought I had something there.
He had remnants of it. Oh, here we go. She got a smile on her face. She was ready for. Oh my god. Is he gonna save her?
Awful throw.
Yeah, you need him, girl. It just got.
You arsehole. You killed us.
Maybe we can fix it.
She is so amazing. Ah! I love her.
Did the screen make you feel better?
Yes, it did.
Sometimes it helps. Let it all out. Let it go.
So what, we hijack the Ark and make sure it gets off this moon?
I mean, sounds like a good idea to me.
You live to fight another day. And that's really, you know, mission numero uno right now.
I just need to know if I can trust you.
Okay, fine.
It's kind of weird.
I have to make physical contact and then grab hold of their mind. In order to preserve the connection, I have to create a fantasy from their memories.
And you call me a magician.
Young soldier from the TVA. I had to pull a memory from hundreds of years prior, before she even fought for them.
Before she joined the TVA.
Yeah, she was just a regular person on Earth.
But everyone who works at the TVA was created by the Timekeepers.
That's ridiculous. They're all variants, just like us.
They don't know that.
Well, I think it is starting to become very clear to everyone who the real villains of this series are. And it is the Timekeepers. For sure. It is definitely, they be lying.
5 minutes until launch.
5 minutes. Come on, Loki. Come on, Sylvie.
Yeah.
Get him. What did he just do? Was that his telekinesis? Like with the Roomba? Oh my god, I love all of this hand-to-hand combat mixed with magic. It's amazing. Go, 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 go. Is are you joking? That's it. That episode was amazing. Okay. It literally was just everything. Like, I'm pretty sure at the end of last week I was talking about how excited I was to see the dynamic between Loki and Sylvie. And that was this entire episode. Just building the dynamic, learning about each other, trying to like bounce off of each other, trying to get into each other's heads, trying to figure out who is the smarter of the Lokis. It just really came down to like watching them try to like backstab each other and try to like figure each other out and try to like figure out how each other's powers work. And I loved it. I loved every single second of it. The doom and gloom of the setting, 2077, I think they said, and then Lamentis 1, so it's like a planet getting ready, wait, a moon getting ready to get crushed by a planet, or a planet getting ready to get crushed by a moon? Dang it, I did not pay enough attention in that when they were explaining. This apocalypse, obviously, that's where Sylvie has been hiding in apocalypses, so it makes sense that it was the one on the temp pad that was like in the most recent category, I guess. To the thing that I probably love the most, the fighting sequences. Oh my goodness. So like the beginning against the TVA, And then obviously fighting the guards on the train, and then there at the end, that last one when they were trying to fight to get to the Ark was just insane, and like so much destruction happening around them. Okay, so I feel like we have to talk about the reveal. The reveal that the workers at the TVA are all variants. Okay, so this is something that I've seen going around like in the discussions, like people have been suspecting that. I think that I've always been on the train of the timekeepers are bad. The timekeepers are not the good guys. The timekeepers are not who they say they are. And I've pretty much been on that train since the very first episode, because everyone was following their rules and their jurisdictions so blindly. Like, that type of governing is never a good sign. So like that type of running the TVA did not bode well in my mind. But now finding out that all of the workers there who were told and who are conditioned to believe that they were created by the timekeeper, now to find out that they are actually just variants, just like Loki and Sylvie, who have been brainwashed, reprogrammed. The stick thing that they use to reset people, maybe there's like different options, so like you can just erase memories or like bury them. Sylvie said the commander, she had to dig super far back to find those memories. So they're still there. They're still in there. I don't know. How do we think that the timekeepers are taking these variants and making them into TVA workers without their knowledge? I'm curious to see if we'll ever find that out. I think for next week, more than anything, I'm excited to see if Loki is going to be able to get this information delivered to Mobius and how Mobius is going to react, because they were both sitting at a table last episode discussing their beliefs, and Mobius said a line about how it's real because he believes it's real. And I just am so nervous and excited, and also feel like I may cry a little bit when Mobius finds out that this was all a lie. Everything that he's ever been conditioned to know and believe is a lie. Oh God, my chest is already getting heavy thinking about the emotional weight of that on that poor man. Owen Wilson's probably gonna crush it. Oh, can't wait to see that happen. If it happens, I hope it happens. So I guess like dark horse predictions for the rest of the show is gonna be like Loki, Sylvie, Mobius team up. Maybe a few extras in there. I don't know. How do we feel about the judge? Renslayer, Ravonna Renslayer? Is she gonna turn on the timekeepers? Does she actually talk to them? Like, does she actually see them and get to interact with them? Does she actually know what they look like and know who they are? Is there a story in there? Does she know that they're all variants? Oh, let me know in the comments. How do we feel about Judge Renslayer? Because like, I honestly don't think I even have an answer right now. Like, I feel like the few interactions that we've gotten from her, I'm getting a little bit of sus. I'm getting a little bit of sus action from Judge Renslayer. I don't know. I feel like maybe she knows. I feel like she knows that the timekeepers are lying to everyone in the TVA, and she's keeping it a secret. So what is that going to do to Mobius and Renslayer's relationship? What is that going to do to Mobius's state of mind? There are a lot of things to consider with this revelation. Okay, the moment on the train where Loki was talking about his mom. All the feels, my friends, all the feels. Frigga never saw him as an adopted son, and you can just tell by the way that she talks to him, has interacted with him in the movies, talks about him, stands up for him. Like, she sees Loki as her son. And it's so amazing to see that even this 2012 version of Loki, when presented with the information of basically what happens for the rest of his life, and having to come to terms with the fact that he did in fact turn good, I think those two things happening in succession, and then now being confronted with having to talk about her, like my long-winded way of saying that I loved the way he talked about her. Sylvie talked about a postman that she like keeps on the side while she's traveling through time and space. I wonder if that is the truth or not. This train ride was just fabulous. The scene on the train where Loki gets drunk and then starts singing in Asgardian is just so wholesome, and I would love to look into the lyrics of the song that he was singing and like what they actually mean and what the song actually means, because it just sounded beautiful. The singing in Asgardian was absolutely beautiful, and Tom Hiddleston, I don't think I knew that he could sing. He was still sounding beautiful, and I loved that. So definitely one of my favorite scenes of the show so far has been that one on the train. It had a lot of information, a lot of just funny little quips back and forth and little moments. I really liked getting to know Sylvie in this episode. You can definitely tell the differences in their dynamics as people, but to me it definitely seemed like Loki is the type of person that is willing to put violence aside over an option that will possibly garner him greater results, just like finding favor with the right people, just making sure that he has got a way for himself in and out of every situation. It's always just been like very much Lokiisms. But Sylvie, however, is breaking down those walls and showing us that you can be cool and calculating and smart, but also just kick total freaking ass. Seriously, oh my god. Sylvie is amazing. She knows what she wants to do. She's got her plan and she follows through with it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. She does not stop. She does not care about, like, at the end when they were going to the Ark, there was this one spot where Loki stopped and was like, all these people are gonna die. And in my head, I interpreted that as, wow, the good in Loki is really starting to come through. Whereas I would not have seen Sylvie stopping to show any type of concern for the little people on the ground of this doomed place. It definitely shows you, I think, that even though you can be the same person in different realities, that doesn't necessarily make you the same person. Each variant has obviously got like things about them that make them special, things that make them unique. I love seeing this dynamic. For next week, like I said, I think I'm just really excited to see Loki get back to the TVA hopefully, and maybe talk to Mobius, let him know what he has discovered. Do we think that Loki and Sylvie's plan of trying to get to the Timekeepers is going to change? Or obviously I don't think Sylvie's plan is going to change, but maybe just Loki's plan? Do we think that they're going to try to recruit other people in their mission? People like Mobius, maybe Hunter B-15, maybe Casey? Let's bring back Casey. Let's let him out. I definitely think Wednesday is going to take forever to get here, as it typically does, but this week in particular, I am just, on the edge of my seat. So much is happening, and hey, they're still stuck on this planet that is doomed. They're still stuck there. How are we gonna get off the planet? I guess that's gonna be the #1 thing to solve at next week's video. Because yeah, I mean, if we're still stuck on this planet and the temp pad is now destroyed, how the hell are we going to get off of here? You guys get down in the comments, share your thoughts with me. Where do you think they're gonna go? How do you think they're gonna get off of this planet? How do you think Mobius is going to take the news about the Timekeepers lying to him? If you guys like this video and you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment down below what was your favorite part of the episode. What are you guys looking most forward to seeing next week? If you guys want to stay up to date on anything happening on the channel, you can follow me here on Instagram at KRae Reacts, or you can just hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and get notifications anytime we upload new content. Later, nerds.